hear our current offers or press 0 to talk to a team. This call may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Just in case you missed them, here are our specials again. Our first phone special is pizza night. Get a large one-topping pizza and a large specialty pizza or pizza of your choice with up to 5 toppings.
Hi, thanks for calling Camus Domino's. My name is Sean. How can I help you?
Hey, what's up, Sean? Do you know what time it is?
Wait, 1 second. Is it pizza time?
It is.
Yes, dude! It's pizza time!
That is what I'm talking about, my man. All right. Here's what we're going to be picking up. We're going to be picking up a large pepperoni. There's going to be a carry-out.
All right. Anything else for you, man?
No, what are your thoughts on Suicide Squad?
Sorry, what was that? Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
What are your thoughts on Suicide Squad? The movie.
What's my thought?
Yeah.
Like, who would I be?
No, did you like it? And also, that. Who would you be?
Who would I be in Suicide Squad? Probably Will Smith. Because did you see him in that YouTube Rewind, though?
Oh my gosh, it's rewind time.
That was hot, dude.
Fortnite. That was hot.
That's hot.
Did you like that movie, though? Was it good?
I mean, it was pretty, it was nothing compared to Batman vs. Superman. That was, pinnacle of filmmaking, but...
Alright, I think that's all for today. Alright, you're done.
Alright, cool.
Okay, and then,
Alright, it's gonna be ready, about 10-15 minutes.
How much is that gonna be?
$6.49.
Can you transfer that to yen? Do you guys take yen?
Let me check here. Looks like we do not. We do take rupees from Zelda, though.
Oh, from Zelda. Shoot, not from India?
No, sorry.
Shoot. Okay, do you take, U.S. currency?
Let me see here. Yeah, you see a new a note from management saying that we do now, yes.
Sweet, awesome. They must have gotten my request. Okay. Can I Venmo you?
That's a good one. I'm not sure if this store has an account for that.
Okay, I'll email your manager when I get home.
All right, sounds good. We actually do accept fax, though.
Fax? That's sweet.
Or you can
I'm gonna head over to my grandparents' place then. All right, well, I think that's all we got for you, bud.
Sounds good, man. See you in about 10-15.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Later.
We gotta end the show, guys.
That's it.
That's it. Oh, that was so
Sean
beautiful.
is great. I knew if someone was gonna get it, it was gonna be Sean.
Oh, that was so
I couldn't call him rupees. I know, that was so great.
Yo, Doc, not from India? Like, that's written down, is it not? We have that
we
planned.
wrote it down. We said yen, rupees, money, Venmo. And we went through the list.
And he cut our script off from us. He was like, you guys want to do that bit? This is our bit now. This is Domino's bit. You weren't doing that. Oh my gosh. And his suicide. What character would he be? Like, to open with that on his thoughts? I don't think I've ever... Someone's like, what are your thoughts on this movie? And I'm like, well, the character that I would be. Like, I've never had that be the opener. And that's where he went immediately. That was beautiful.
Personally.
Oh, that was such a good call.
That was such a... Sean, oh.
Best one we've had ever.
Yes. He got it. He got pizza
He got pizza time, and then it just got better from there.
How do we even top that?
We
Can't. The show's over.
Dude,
we got.
He's in our heads.
We should end. I know, honestly.
Those 447 views on episode 4, that was him. He was
All him.
analyzing.
He knows us.
Okay.
We didn't even ever mention Zelda, and he's already got the
We're
rupee
bringing up-
situation
they're
down.
Bringing up Zelda. They're bringing up rupees.
He's listening right now.
No, I'm almost
Keep on
positive
their
he
cars.
listens to it. I'm almost positive.
I don't
he
doubt
does.
it.
He has to.
Otherwise,
Well, no, because he told me. Because one time I went in to get the pizza, like the one time.
Yeah.
And he was serving, and he's like, "You the pizza time guys?" I'm
yeah.
like,
No, he's asked me that before too. He was like, "You're the pizza time guy," and I was like, "Yeah, that's me." Finally.
Well, I think he just means from the calls.
He might, but
they
he
probably
might
talk
mean the
about it,
show.
but, like,
He
Is he following your account?
I have no idea. We have like 9 subscribers. Like 2 of them.
"Oh wow, we are
Your
rolling
YouTube
in the
or your
subscribers."
Instagram account.
Oh.
The one that promoted it.
Oh, I have like 130 followers. I couldn't tell you who
Big
120
flex.
Wow.
I couldn't tell you who most of them are. I know 10. I'm following back like 15 of my followers because I don't like most people. And I
It's also
especially
not
don't like
your main
most people's...
account.
Exactly. I don't like most people's content. So I follow like meme accounts that I like,
Content
celebrities occasionally, and then like the meme accounts I steal from. That's it. That's the whole setup. I'm following a lot of Halo accounts. If you were to look through those, you'd see me everywhere. Nowhere else.
One of them is Sean. He's got a Halo.
He's the Halo account, and he's the one that followed me back a couple weeks ago. All right, I think we can move.
Probably, yeah.
I honestly teared up when he said pizza time. I just
It's a magical
to see our
That is a
success
magical
come
moment,
together
yes.
like that.
And it only took like 9 episodes.
Yeah, it did. Like, well, no, because we didn't phone order on one of them.
When are we
did we?
releasing the other ones?
Like tomorrow probably. Probably as like a double episode.
We did film episode 8 and it was super short, wasn't it?
Yeah, episode 8 was like 30 minutes, 36 minutes, I think.
That's just because the one before that was like...
Well, yeah, and the 36-minute episode was mostly... Well, it started just like, oh, we'll just talk about Detective Pikachu. And then it spiraled into... I don't know. I probably got like fascist.
Talk about that movie.
I probably got fascist in it, honestly.
We did talk about it, I think.
Oh.
I don't remember anything.
So-
From the movie. I don't remember movies very well.
So, team, hear me out, right?
Oh, boy.
You know cruise ships.
like Tom Cruise ships.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know, you're going... Oh, gosh, I
It
just
was
cut
right
myself.
there.
You're going along the ocean when you're in a cruise ship, right? There's not much to look at out there.
Yeah.
The ocean.
You ever
That's
been...
the ocean.
You know what rhymes with cruise ship? That's right, road trip. So, when you're on a road trip, you're looking around, you're thinking, wow, I really like the way rural Montana looks. That's kind of nice.
No one
What if
likes
you
the
were
way
doing that?
rural Montana
What if
looks.
you were doing that
It's the
from
most
the
boring
deck
place.
of a gigantic cruise ship on the road? Right? So here's my business.
Like a cruise bus?
Like a cruise bus.
That would be so sick.
But like, you know, cruise ships, they
Like
come
a
down to that little,
double-decker
you know,
bus.
big boats, they come down to that little point where it's like,
Just don't put it
like
in
at the
freaking
bottom.
America.
Yeah, at the bottom, it's got the little like square. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah.
bottom of the boat. Yeah, like that. And then the wheels are on that thing. So it's precarious. You push it, it'll probably fall and kill everyone on it.
Or better
But you
yet,
could fit way more on it. You could fit a full crew. Nope, everything's rolling.
Or better yet, an airship like Bowser's.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. A blimp, and you're just
blimp.
rolling over like flyover states.
I was gonna say we like.
Like, 'cause you can go lower
You
with a
don't.
blimp.
Yeah.
You don't need a platform car if you have
A blimp. I mean, you need to follow
Or a
airspace
hot air
laws.
balloon.
And also, Hindenburg, can you imagine that if it was a cruise ship? Disasters. But
You understand if it was a cruise ship, it would pick up so much air draft, it would just tip over. There's no way.
As an
Especially
airship, you
in,
mean?
Like Montana.
That's
no,
Twitter
as
talk.
As a car.
Oh, no, absolutely. It would not work as a car. I was half joking on that. I actually like the airship idea. I'm annoyed that the Hindenburg got rid of airships, because at this point, like, we're more efficient. We probably wouldn't all catch on fire. And it'd be cool. Can you imagine? Like, oh, you're waving up to the airship people as they float over town. That'd be cool. You could go take an airship to Japan.
How effective is that, though?
You know what?
Very.
I honestly have no idea.
Would you
Yeah.
want to take an airship to Japan?
Because I feel like we have planes and
No,
helicopters.
the ocean doesn't work
really
as well.
dangerous.
No, but you take it over like Alaska. You feel me? Like you take like a month-long
Yeah.
airship trip from here to Japan over Alaska, Russia. Oof, you'd get blown out of the
Yeah,
sky
you'd get
real
blown
quick.
out. Yeah.
That's the problem is obeying airspace laws.
But they could establish
But
that.
they don't sink cruise ships when they go by North Korea because they don't. You'd take the long route.
Don't at
Can you
all.
imagine? You're like, oh, what'd you do over spring break? Oh, I airshipped
North
over
Korea's
Europe.
not even near any cruises.
It's not. You're right. Well, I'm sure they have a cruise that goes right up to North Korea and looks at it. Because what are they going to do? Nuke us? Oh, little babies.
Give me some attention.
Back to the point, though. Are you guys in?
What is your point?
I'd
No,
invest in
no.
that.
He'd
I lost
invest.
your
I'd
point.
invest.
So far,
Actually, I don't think I ever had your point.
I'm
Airship
actually out.
cruises. Actually, this is mostly Gabe's idea. The airship is way cooler than the cruise bus.
It's just have a hot air balloon.
Here's a better... That's what an airship is, idiot.
Yeah, but it's already there. There's
Yeah,
no
you don't
idea
live...
here.
You don't have a hotel room in a hot air balloon.
Not to mention, this isn't
No,
a
we're
road
talking
trip.
like we're
I'm
talking like
talking a
full
cruise
Bowser
ship.
style
Yes.
like airship like
Yeah, Bowser's airship isn't even hydrogen. It's like propeller driven, I think.
yeah.
I think it is.
It's propeller.
Should it
How
be
does that work?
physically? No.
No.
Yeah.
Is it? Absolutely.
I mean, it's Mario Kingdom.
But just imagine like a flying cruise ship. That's all we're trying to pitch.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's a great idea.
In other news, I've been on that grind. Working
Oh.
at Dairy Queen, right? No one goes there
You're
ever.
working at Dairy Queen?
Yeah, it's the
No
easiest thing in
way.
the entire world.
Really? You work
Do you
there?
get
Yeah.
discounts?
Since when?
Only while you're working, and I don't care to eat while I'm working, so no.
Do
Since
you
like
get
last week.
discounts?
I don't think so. I wish. I'll ask. No, I won't.
Discounted that, man.
I could give a discount to him because we came out.
Are they hiring?
Why?
I guess I'm moving now.
Boy, you're
Yeah,
here for
you-
2
they-
weeks.
Yeah,
Not
you wouldn't.
even.
It's not long enough. Also,
weeks.
that's like your training time, and it's nothing there. That's the thing. Is it's like you make toast. Like that's probably the most taxing job is making toast, honestly, because they have an old like regular toaster. Like everything else is like high speed. Yeah, no, it's not fun. I mean, I'm just like hanging out with this guy that I know that works there, and then like half the time, it's just like walking around. Like there's nothing in there. No one ever orders food from Dairy Queen, except for all at once, like once an hour. Somehow they coincide, so where it's like 40 4-piece chickens, 30 burgers, and 5 children's fries. And those all happen simultaneously. And then you spend the rest of the hour just like, we could clean the counter.
Again?
Yeah, again. I wiped down the counter 3 times in a row today, just thinking it could be a little cleaner. And then a cheeseburger came through.
Before we jump on the podcast. No.
Before we jump into the podcast?
Oh, Brightburn.
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 Yeah.
Brightburn.
None of us have seen it except for you two.
Yeah, so half of us have seen it.
Okay, so maybe it's the bad half that have seen it, though. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
pretty much. Yeah, I agree. I'll
Wow.
accept that.
Wow. Yeah, Gabe accepts that his role is the lesser half. I accept that I'm
I wouldn't
obviously
call it
the
bad.
best quarter.
I would just call it quiet.
Yeah, no, quiet. That's a better word for it.
Not bad. I'm not
We should
bad.
all go in there on mic just to be friendly. No, that destroys the point of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Next week we're doing the episode from the back of my motorcycle because I have a motorcycle now. I don't know
Your
why.
dad has a motorcycle.
Yeah. Okay. It's basically
Same thing.
it's a 45 mile per hour motorcycle. That thing is
That's not a
that is an
motorcycle.
urban. No, it's legally a
electric powered.
motorcycle. It's not an e-bike. There's a
Lame
difference.
excuse of a bike.
There's a legal difference. It's an urban motorcycle. The point is, my dad wanted to be able to ride it around for fun. The way you do it with a
kind of
4-wheeler, but you're looking
This
at
is
poor
really
people.
awkward. We're never this close to them.
Yeah.
You can definitely. Koi, repark.
Yeah,
get
you
out.
park over there. I do not
The
like
guy
looking.
was literally just
I am
there.
really uncomfortable.
Like, you know when you're going 4-wheeling and you see like a rabbit and a deer? It's the same concept, but with poor people. Like we're biking along on our e-bike
you
through.
totally lost me. I wasn't
Yeah,
listening to
okay.
anything before you
So-
said. When you're
This is the point of.
driving and it's a rabbit and a deer.
Yeah, no, okay,
I don't know
idiot.
what that's supposed
This
to
is the
mean.
point of a 45 mile per hour electric motorcycle, is that you can go through areas that you wouldn't walk through and just look at the poor people like they're animals. It's like a zoo, but for poor people.
I already do that though in a car.
Yeah, but
But
this
I can roll my
way
windows up so I don't get bottles thrown.
you can't get a bottle thrown at you if you're on a bike. You're out of there. 45 miles per hour. That's like relatively fast.
My car can go much
Okay,
faster
okay,
than that.
okay. But can you like?
But the
You don't have that personal connection to the poor people when
the
you're
bike
on.
has a smaller hitbox.
The bike does have a smaller hitbox. He's right.
I have protection. I don't care about my hitbox.
You wear condoms while you drive? That's disgusting.
That's
Think
a
of
good
this.
term.
Think of this. You driving your motorbike with your small hitbox,
Yeah.
villager. Me driving in a car.
If you say Bowser,
Super
I'm
armor?
condemning you.
Gay Bowser.
Oh, okay, well at least he's gay. No, I see where you're coming from on that, but here's the problem.
Potentially homosexual
Are you-
Bowser.
are you
We're not
trying-
gonna assume his
You're right. Are you
sexuality.
trying to hit me with your car? I'm just trying to avoid bottles being thrown
I'm
by the
trying
poor.
To straight up just Bowser
Also,
kick you.
if you're on a tiny little e-bike, people won't think you're rich.
That's true. They'll be like, who is this kid?
Like,
Exactly.
what if no one thinks I'm rich?
If I come
drive a
through in my
Mazda 6.
Subaru, they're like, "Holy crap, he must make $100,000 a year."
Hashtag Subi Gang.
Subi Gang!
Hashtag not flexing at
No,
all.
like I know it's not even like a super expensive
Now, if
car.
I drove my bike, people wouldn't know that I'm rich. But if I drove my nice car that I also have,
If I were to take, let's say,
or what if I drive
my Maserati.
driving
Bofa.
Bofa?
You know what? I bet I could get my grandpa to lend me one of his sports cars. You know what? Because he's loaded.
Which one?
Wait.
Probably the Corvette. No, he couldn't lend it to me. He wouldn't lend it to me. It's way too nice a car.
Can you get a sidecar on the motorcycle?
Yo!
Yes!
Yo! Okay,
Yes!
we're doing the podcast from 4 sidecars. I don't know who's driving.
The mic will pick literally nothing up.
The mic is just... That's where occasionally you hear someone go, "Pizza time."
With intense honking.
Yes.
You think one with 3 sidecars would take up more width than a normal car?
Yeah, it's worse than like a truck in terms
It's like
of
an
width.
18-wheeler in
We can only take 2-lane roads, and even then, people are really mad at us. We're mounting like the curb. The whole thing is tipped if we go on a 1-lane because we're on the sidewalk.
We could top out at anything past like 25.
No, you can go over 5 without spinning. Because there's no propulsion on the fourth sidecar.
2 on one side, 1 on the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
like a freaking Star Wars ship or
Oh,
something.
here we go. We got
It'd be like a B-wing.
one
Yeah.
sidecar on each side, and then a trailer in the back. With some,
Yo, like you know the ones they put behind bicycles with the kids in them? Same idea. Koi's in it.
Wait, no. They have the BMX bikes. They have the
pegs.
Yeah, the pegs.
Someone just chilling on the pegs.
Someone's on the
front.
Someone's on the front holding the handlebars as we're
You know
like,
what? Get rid of all the sidecars.
just 4 sets of pegs.
Four sets of pegs.
No, not
Wait,
4 sets
where
of
do you
pegs.
get with the third set?
You get 1 set of pegs, 1 person sitting on the pegs, and then we're on their back. And stack.
Infinite. It's like freaking scribble knots. You can stack as many people under each other as you want. There's no rules.
We could do that.
Why haven't we?
If you were on a bike and we had someone on your shoulders and I was on the pegs and someone on my shoulders.
You have
And
a
then-
massive over-representation in your mind of how much weight someone can carry on their shoulders while also on a motorbike and recording a podcast. We could not get all of our heads sufficiently close to a microphone. We'd have to take turns.
Not with that attitude.
Hear me out.
Let's do it.
You got one sidecar on the side, like a
All right,
normal
all right,
human
all right.
being.
Yeah.
You got one person on the back, and then
Yeah.
one person driving. Or you can make it a double sidecar.
You know
They
what
make
the
those. They
Germans
make those.
used to
Double
do
sidecars.
is they would take the ethnically weak and they would kill them. So we all take DNA tests. We find out which of us is the worst.
Obviously, Koi.
Obviously, Koi.
Don't tell him that.
Koi has blonde hair and blue
Yeah,
eyes.
don't tell him that.
I don't have blue
Okay,
eyes.
who cares? Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't have
okay,
blue
never
eyes.
mind.
We just assume that based on his blonde hair. I do have blonde hair and blue eyes. Then we
I
kill.
have dirty blonde hair.
Okay,
You
barely.
not.
Yours very dirty. Mine is slightly
What
less
is mine?
dirty.
I don't even know.
I'd say
Dirty
yours.
blonde.
Yeah, dirty blonde.
Dirty. Okay.
Dirty blonde with blue eyes. So I
Is
mean,
mine blue?
Yo,
They're
so-
they're like gray.
Wait, do we all have blue eyes? What color are yours?
I
can't
don't
tell.
have blue eyes. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Let me
that
get
was
the
the
flashlight
we
in
don't
your
have to
face.
take DNA tests, dog. You just said it. You don't have blue. Ow, my eye. You don't have to take a DNA test. You don't have blue eyes. We're gonna kill you. Point is, ethnic cleansing of Koi. We're free to just fit 2
Get out of
sidecars
my
on.
car. I'm leaving you here.
I'm gonna go get on my rich person bike and leave. All right, come back when you have money. Look
Come
at
back
all
when you
those
have
Domino's
pizza.
boxes in the garbage in front of us. That's us. That's what we've been doing now,
That's our
basically.
legacy.
That's our bodies right now, just like full of Domino's garbage. Can't say that while I'm out of the car though. They'll hear me and they'll ban me for life. Talk about something interesting while I'm gone. I want to come back to interrupt you.
All right, I'm gonna explain what Brightburn is.
Okay, that's so boring.
Well,
Man, Hayden is annoying.
Hayden
No.
is the worst.
The
No,
worst.
So-
Okay, so Brightburn.
basically, Brightburn,
Give me the scoop.
horror movie. So basically, someone had the idea. They're like, all right, what if we took Superman, but instead of growing up to be like this superhero, he turns out evil.
Is it DC?
He just kind of.
It's not DC,
Goes like
but
DC.
there was like a nice little thing at the end.
the Justice League.
Yeah, where it was like the Justice League. So like there was like a
There was a fishman drowning people, and then there was a lady strangling people with a rope, and
there was like
that was pretty much it.
yeah. So basically, it was like one of those online. Those like vloggers, conspiracy theorists, like YouTube channel or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, the media's trying to hide this or whatever. Like, you need to believe it. And it was he was like showing pictures of all of these things, and it showed one of them was the kid, Brightburn, which is like Superman,
Yeah.
and then like the half man, half fish, and then he's like the witch lady who strangles people with her rope. It's like Wonder Woman. So it's basically like showing what if all of your favorite superheroes are turned out evil.
None of them are my favorite though.
What's your favorite superhero?
Yeah, what is your
Don't
favorite?
say Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Oh, Ant-Man is
okay.
gay.
Listen, guys, I just, getting into the car, right? I opened the door a little bit, and I'm thinking, I can fit into that little gap. Pizza can fit in, front of my body can fit in, my shoulder. You seen World War Z, right? You guys see the movie? You know when he gets the piece of the plane stuck in his belly?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's in your shoulder, and it's the door of a freaking car. I dove into this corner here, right there. I just dove into that. My arm isn't even functional anymore. It's like
functional.
in Harry Potter when he loses. We've made 2 references on this show now to when he loses all his bones in Harry Potter in his arm. I can't remember the other one, but you said it.
When did we do?
I don't know. It happened on one of the earlier
Wait,
episodes.
from the second movie
Yeah.
when he breaks his arm and then
Yeah.
they make it rubbery.
And Lockhart.
There's no way I made a reference to
You
that.
totally
I'm not
did.
a Harry Potter fan.
I'm
Yo,
definitely a Harry
yo, he drew Loss on the inside. You know that meme? The
No.
freaking, oh my gosh, he's so good.
What?
He's so good.
Wait, what did he draw?
Loss. So, this is such a hard meme to explain. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Basically, there was
seen that show,
this no, not Lost. There was this comic, this web comic in the late 2000s, a gaming web comic, of which there are thousands. This one, though, went dramatic on one episode, one strip. And his wife had a miscarriage. So he walks in, as you can see here based on these lines, he walks into the hospital. Then he's talking to the receptionist lady at the hospital, so that's why she's lower. And this is a full comic, it's just been like reduced to these lines.
Yeah.
Then he's talking to the doctor, and then he comes in and she's laying in the bed. And now at this point, it's like an abstract piece of art. Like every photograph that you see, you have to check first. You're like, this might be lost. It usually isn't, but when it is, oh, so good. Here it is on this pizza. Not sure why.
Me?
I love it.
Are you kidding me?
I love it. That's one of the most obscure memes to pop up on the inside of our pizza box when we didn't even reference it.
Yeah.
Oh, incredible.
Oh
my gosh. It is.
Sean, you were the
Yeah,
greatest.
you just Google Lost.
I just Googled
Lost.jpg. It's
No,
so
I didn't Google anything else. Lost. And it was the first thing.
pops up. It's the guy. Yeah.
I hate everything. I hate the entire world.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm glad I could teach you guys about this meme because it's one of my favorites. Because it's everywhere. Lost is in every photograph ever taken, basically. It's like the Fibonacci sequence, but for miscarriages. That's the title of the episode.
Yeah, that's definitely the title. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Sean, for making our podcast
How
better.
about we just let him on the show?
For real, that would be great. Sean is a cool dude.
Just keep him on the phone the whole time. We already basically had him on for a segment about Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Same idea. He's just on the whole time.
Yeah.
You mean who would I be? What a good bit to pull. I hope he was doing that because it's funny to randomly assume that he's asking who you are. Because that's like comedy right there. I hope it wasn't like he misheard Warren, you know?
I'm almost positive that he missed
No,
it.
I like the idea that he
misheard
just
me.
thought it'd be so funny if you were asking. What's your opinion? He's like, so who would I be? Like, that jump between opinion to like character choosing. On that topic, actually, who would you be, Warren? Don't say Jared Leto. One of the actual Suicide Squad members.
I'd be the Enchantress.
I'd be the guy who got his head blown up.
The grappling
Because
hook.
that would stop me from
Can't he
seeing the
climb
rest
any
of this
wall? Is
movie.
that him? That's the guy, right? He can climb anything?
Slipknot?
Yeah, and he gets his head
Yeah,
blown up,
yeah.
doesn't he? He's one of the ones. That's what I thought.
Think of that power. He can climb anything.
It's not even a power.
That's
He's just like
not a
good
power.
at
Are you
climbing.
kidding me? Dude, that guy's
That's like
so
any-
old.
No, I mean like it's
climber.
not like an actual superpower. He's just good at climbing.
No.
Like Alex
No,
Honnold has that
It
power.
is a superpower.
Yeah, did he get it from something?
Yeah.
He's not like Spider-Man, is he?
No, he has the superpower that he can what was it?
He can
So
climb
he can
anything.
climb anything, but that's not really it.
No, that's not his
He's the god of
superpower.
ropes.
That's not a real superpower. He's
So
got an
he can-
actual superpower separately.
Yes.
I just can't remember what it is right now.
He can tie any knot and his knots are unbreakable, but then he can like untie them
Yeah, but like
just by thinking about it.
yeah.
It's similar to Lord of the Rings Return of the King, or he got the elven rope,
yeah.
Frodo, and then like it just unties immediately. And
Yeah,
Frodo
nice.
don't get it, Samwise got it. I feel like an embarrassment.
I'm gonna
You
be
kind of are an
a little
embarrassment.
bit honest here, but that power seems a little bit dumb.
Especially
It's
when they're
broken.
like, let's make.
It's fat broken. He can tie up anyone.
Yes, so can I.
He can sustain like, I don't want to say Superman, because of course Superman is just
Break the rope.
the stupidest hero of all time.
Okay, fair, but also a little bit offended.
Moronic power.
I'm not
But-
offended at all. He is the dumbest.
You hate Superman? Don't say you hate
I
Superman.
hate Superman.
I hate Superman.
You guys just
I hate
haven't seen the
Superman.
old ones recently. They're
He
so
has
good.
no sort of like relatable
Dude,
moral
no,
compass.
Turn back
Well,
time.
Okay,
You're
let's-
just talking about Henry Cavill, the robot.
No. I'm talking about Superman in general. I'm
Oh.
talking about from the cartoons. I'm talking about from the comics. I'm talking about Superman.
Are you talking about the old movies? Because those are perfect Superman. The really old movies. I don't even know when they were made. I always just say the old Superman movies.
Better than Superman.
Okay, sure. But what are you going to tell me? Batman's your favorite superhero?
But
I
let's
hate
be
Batman.
honest
Batman's
here.
one of my least favorite superheroes. The Dark Knight's one of my favorite movies. Batman is one of my least favorite superheroes.
Same.
I love
I agree with that
Exactly.
statement.
I love
entirely.
Batman.
Like,
I'm
The
gonna
Dark
stand
Knight is
alone
such
here.
a good movie. It's not because of Batman. He's a boring character past like the first 4 examinations of his moral
Where's
codes.
Rachel?
Yeah, it takes like 4 comic runs where the Joker's like, you don't kill, well what if I made you? Before you're like, okay, I get it, this is bit, he doesn't kill. Like
And
at
it's funny
least
because in the original comic books, he killed people all the time.
he carried guns in his first comics.
Yeah,
Like he was a detective with a pistol, like any other detective. He just also dressed up as a bat.
yeah,
For the record, you know what makes me mad? He wears like a stealth suit, right?
yeah.
Robin doesn't.
Not at all.
No.
Robin is in, like, reflectors.
Okay, Damian Wayne's suit kind of did because he did
No,
have, like,
okay.
black fur on
You're
it.
right. They they try in the newer ones to
Well,
be
I don't
like,
know why
it's dark.
they said, you know.
But
Okay.
back in the day, they were like, he's
Originally,
red,
when it
green,
was Dick
yellow.
Grayson, it was because that was his color. That was his suit for the
Yeah.
the flying
But, like,
Graysons.
that's
Yeah,
not a
'cause
good
that
enough
won't give it
reason to
away.
completely give away your stealth
Oh,
secret.
secret identity.
Also
Let's
that,
give you
yeah.
let's give you the same
What
suit
if
you
we
had
call
at the
them
circus, where it looks like
Robin?
thousands of
Flying
people watched you.
Grayson suit. Didn't all
To
those
be
guys
fair-
die? Oh wait, no, the youngest survived. Oh,
Where's he
I
living
wonder
now?
where
got that
he
from
went.
a pawn shop, didn't you?
Yeah, you what was the other thing? I like the explanation in the Lego Batman movie, which is, by the way, the best Batman
Oh my
movie.
gosh, I love that.
Where he has Reggae Man. It's like a suit that Batman had to wear at one point to
Yeah.
infiltrate,
Yeah.
or like a reggae group or something. I can't even remember. But Robin is like, oh, this will fit, and he puts it on and he pulls the pants off to just like little shorts, and he's like, this is perfect. And that's what the R is. It's reggae.
Oh gosh, that's
movie-
great.
That was such a good
That
movie.
movie's so funny.
Such a great,
Like,
great movie.
It's really in my top.
Wait, isn't Will Arnett the...
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. He's so great as Batman. Call this
I'm
piece.
not your worst enemy.
Yeah, he's in like a relationship with Zach Galifianakis' Joker, which is like
I
the
know.
best Joker.
I'm not sure.
Best? Did you just say best Joker?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. So
Hell's
maybe it's a
wrong
hot
with you?
take.
Can I have?
What are you, dispute me?
It's the season finale, and you still are gonna say hot take. You have the audacity.
We haven't gone a single episode.
That was a hot take, dude. Don't act like me saying Zach Galifianakis is the best Joker isn't a hot freaking take.
That was
That
That's a
take-
steaming hot take.
Yeah, that take came out of a volcano seconds ago. Like, I caught it in my hands. It burnt a
Actually,
hole in my
hot
right hand.
pocket Just out of an oven.
Yes, oh, here you go, Gabriel. Got
Thank
you a
you.
slice of pizza.
He done.
Slice of za.
Yeah, that was definitely a hot take because
What's
no one
something
agrees with you.
debatable? You know?
Debatable?
Star Wars.
No, we're not doing that again.
Talk
that
about
was
Star Wars.
Oh, we didn't ever talk about the new casting for Batman.
Ooh.
It's because, like,
I don't know.
it's all right. I don't care.
I don't know.
Okay, are we gonna debate this? Because,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
the amount of idiot, like, 10-year-olds on the comic accounts that I follow on Instagram that were like, we don't want a vampire playing Batman. Like, he didn't do that 12 years ago in a movie he hated. Like,
okay, for any of you who don't know, Robert Pattinson got cast as
Yeah.
as the new Batman.
yeah.
AKA Cedric
He
Diggory.
played, Edward
AKA
in
Edward in
Twilight.
Twilight.
But, like, to act like his main role, I mean, it is probably his biggest role ever still.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I bet more people have seen Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Not by, like, that much, though. Because Twilight was huge, and there are 3 movies. 4, actually, I bet. I don't
It
know.
was part 1 and 2, yeah. It was
Yeah.
4 movies.
You would know. The point is, I'm fine with it. He looks like Ben Affleck, even though it's just got confirmed it's a different universe. He looks vaguely like a young Ben Affleck. Vaguely. Very vaguely. Like, as much as I would look like a young Ben Affleck. But, you know, still...
Is it a
same.
different universe? I thought it was just a prequel.
They confirmed, like, 2 days ago. No, they confirmed this morning that it's not just a prequel. It is a different universe. Which I'm happy about, because the
They
current
really
universe
need to
is
reboot.
so bad. No, they don't need to reboot. They just need to stop trying with the universe thing. It's only worked for one group.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Like, I can't think of anything else where the whole universe thing has really gone their way. I mean, Arrow.
The Mummy.
Yeah, the Mummy.
Yeah, obviously.
Arrow worked.
Arrowverse
The Arrowverse
paid
is
off.
actually pretty dope. I like that.
Even
if, like, the shows take a
I'd say the
downfall,
Netflix Marvel
the
shows
crossovers
kind
are
of
always
worked.
really solid.
Yeah.
Oh, Punisher.
Defenders.
The Punishers. The Defenders is a
Yeah, I
solid
don't
show.
think that's a good argument. I think we shouldn't be looking at what things
Marvel also
did work. We should
Yeah.
look at what
Well,
didn't
yeah,
work.
what didn't
Like,
work.
Did anything fail?
Well, all the times they planned them and then didn't go through with them is what you really need to look at.
honestly.
Like, the amount of movies you see where, like, they were trying to start a cinematic universe. Amazing Spider-Man 2. The Mummy with the Dark Universe, which they actually still are doing, by the way. They came out with another
with
movie.
all the monsters and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
I would actually be...
the Mummy, like Tom Cruise.
no, think
Mummy.
about it.
Oh,
Yeah, the Mummy, the
They're trying to
Tom
make
Cruise-
one with Godzilla and King Kong right now.
Yeah, oh, that is happening.
That would
That's
be dope.
confirmed. That's in filming right now.
That's super cool.
Oh, yeah, we should go see the Godzilla movie this week.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
What has to happen...
of Godzilla, Mothra, King Kong.
You know what makes me
any of
mad? King Kong's dope. What makes me mad is that
It's like Donkey Kong.
Brendan Fraser had the perfect setup for the Dark Universe. If they had just said in 2008, yo, he could just fight all the monsters, you know? Like, if they just made a Frankenstein movie, he was like the connecting thing between all the movies, you know? It's like, what's the guy's name? Rick O'Connell. Rick O'Connell in The Invisible Man. Rick O'Connell in Frankenstein, you know? Like, you could do that with, like, every monster and then have a big culminating event where, I don't know, they all fight him or something. I don't know. It'd be stupid. But so was The Mummy, and I love that movie. And we're going to do this bit again for the fourth time.
Weird.
The movie? Which one?
It was weird. The
Which
newest
one?
Top of
Yeah,
the-
I haven't even seen it. It was just like...
It wasn't
was okay.
bad, but it wasn't good. Definitely was not a comparison to the previous
Yeah.
ones.
Definitely better than the third one.
Probably, yeah, that's true.
Dude, I couldn't even watch the third one.
Arguably the second.
the second's okay.
The third
And
one
so was...
actually the third one was funny, but
Yeah, but they
it
took
was
out
trash.
Evie or whatever.
Evie, whatever her name is. They recast her.
Who's Evie?
White.
The librarian.
Oh, shit.
They could have just said...
Evelyn.
I
sorry.
didn't like her either. She was a Tatiana.
In which one? All of them?
She was bratty.
Yeah,
that's
that's
kinda
kind of
was.
her bit. In the first one, though, she was played by that person. Second one, same person. And then instead of being like, oh, well, since she couldn't make it to this one, we're going to write her out of the movie, say she's back at home. They were just like, what actress doesn't look like her at all? Like, I can't remember what actress they picked, but she didn't look anything like,
Hold up.
oh, gosh. I can't remember the actress's name from the first one. Rachel,
Don't, if you can actually name
it's
this
like Rachel
girl, I'm gonna be
Pierce or
so
something.
disappointed.
Rachel Perez.
Don't tell
Something
me
along those
he's
lines.
Close to right.
It has a Z in it.
You're looking for...
Are you looking...
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
Rachel Wise.
Wise, that's what it is. Yeah.
I hate you.
Give me my pizza before I smite thee.
Get out of this car. Why is it so bad that I know that actress's name from
When
my
did this
favorite
movie
movie
come
of all
out?
time?
Gabe knows literally every character that has ever set foot in the Star Wars universe.
1999. Hey, Gabe,
That's impressive, though, because that's still relevant. The Mummy
is it
is not relevant.
Maria Bello. or
with the
Bayo.
recast? She doesn't even look vaguely like Rachel Weisz. Not even a little bit.
Neither do you.
Oh.
Burn.
Yeah, I'm not playing the same character barely after the second one came out.
It's not a very flattering picture of Brendan.
What's picture? Is it his new ones where he's like
Him, like, immediately
not too
pushed
happy?
divorce.
Yeah, it's like right
His
after
eyes
they
are
hit him
all
with that 70 or 48K.
It's him literally
Alimony?
walking out of the court.
Dude, there's a picture of him walking out of the courthouse after his alimony ended. He looks so happy. He's got
Yeah,
his
no.
cowboy hat
No,
on.
he's-
I love that picture. Like he's free from paying way too much money to his
Where does
ex-wife.
he live?
Texas, I bet.
Yeah.
Because he just I think he just lives on a bunch of property and he just shoots arrows all day.
Sounds dope.
He's in Doom Patrol now, which I'll watch someday. He's supposed to be really good. Nice
I always
playing
say I'm gonna
robot.
watch
What's the
movies,
robot
I
guy's
never
name?
watch them.
I never watched Doom Patrol.
Cheppy?
It's a show, but there's the name of the robot. Anyway, Gabe, just to test your Star Wars knowledge.
Oh gosh.
No, he's not a drug trader. Oh, what's his name? The guy that runs the Pirate Confederacy in Thrawn. I don't even know if you ever read that book, but
I didn't yet.
you didn't?
Sorry.
Yeah, but do you know any names of the characters? Probably not. I don't know if they come up elsewhere. That's the problem.
No,
I'm trying to think of something really obscure. And I can't because Gabe knows them already and I don't.
Do you guys like anime?
No, there's only one good anime, 2001's Star Wars Clone Wars. Anyway, go on. Why?
Not an anime.
It
Close.
absolutely is.
It's close.
It's animated.
The
Yeah,
non
but it's
CGI
not
one.
an anime, like comic book written looking.
Have you seen it?
I believe anime goes beyond just being made in Japan.
No, it's the art style.
The art style.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's specifically
pretty
the art
anime
style.
looking, like,
Star Wars Clone Wars is definitely an anime. It's made by Samurai Jack people, which is also vaguely an anime. It's like stretching the lines. American anime. I can't remember what they weebs
Really
call it.
care about that simply because I consider Avatar: The Last Airbender to be an anime,
Yeah.
even though it's not,
Why not? Because it's not made in Japan.
because it wasn't made in Japan. Because it's
That's true.
what
In
is
the
it,
technical meaning.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still great, and it is an anime. Like
Fantastic.
Is
Nothing-
Naruto an anime?
What?
Naruto? Is that an anime?
Yeah, Naruto.
absolutely.
Okay. I haven't seen that at all.
Oh, it's made in Japan. I'm pretty sure it's in Japanese, and then they dub it to
Yeah,
America.
they dubbed it.
Hmm.
I've been watching My Hero Academia and Death Note.
I've been watching.
I think
The
you have
news.
Netflix, right?
I do, but I'm not gonna watch anime
You
probably.
should definitely watch Death Note.
How long is it?
39 episodes.
Jeez, that's a lot.
saw a Smosh
You know
video
what?
called The Real
No.
Life Death Note.
No, but yeah, I remember that.
Like back in like 2009.
Yeah. Because I can't. I'm currently trying to watch every episode of Seinfeld in a row, which is something I've never done before.
Wait, what?
There's like 10 seasons. Not like at once, not like sitting
And you
down.
won't watch a single episode of Psych.
No, dude.
Honestly.
Seinfeld is a superior show to Psych.
You've
Seinfeld
never
is
seen
trash
Psych.
compared to Psych.
Seinfeld-
I've seen them both.
Psych is so good. So good. Psych
Hayden's
is
gonna go into
amazing.
cardiac arrest here in another 30 seconds.
You can't have an opinion because you haven't seen Psych.
There's not a show you could argue is better than Seinfeld, though.
Psych.
No.
Psych.
No.
Warren has-
Objectively not.
Warren has seen
How
them
many
both.
Emmys does
I've
Psych
seen
have?
Seinfeld.
How many viewers did the finale of Psych have?
Probably a lot.
Probably not the most ever.
I don't know, man.
No.
Seinfeld was watched
What about
in
Game of
Times
Thrones?
Square. More people watched Seinfeld than Game of Thrones. People stood in Times Square and watched it
Why
with
is there a
That's a
subtitles.
rabbit just chilling.
I didn't even know rabbits existed, and there's one right there. That's so exciting.
Oh, shat my biscuits. They are real.
Can I go taste it?
Can I go feed it?
You could definitely catch it.
Do whatever you want. Go for it.
Hold on.
We're about to watch Gabe kill this. He's gonna come home with dinner. No way is he gonna catch it. It's just impossible. But like,
Gabe, just sprint. Go.
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 Oh my god.
You can totally catch it. He's chasing this rabbit in the parking lot. Why is this rabbit in a parking lot? Oh, it's whooping him now. Oh, it's gone.
I'm right here like all the rabbit left. So did Gabe. He's gone. Is he in the ditch?
Oh, I went the other way. Pull the fast one out of him.
Wait, oh crap.
It's across the street
Gabe
now.
doesn't even know.
Yeah, Gabe doesn't know where it went, and we just saw it run across the street. He's still looking in the bushes.
Oofed him.
Should we go pick him up?
Yeah. Let's go. You want to shut that door?
I can't. Anyway, I know people that watch Seinfeld nowadays think, oh, this isn't like quality. No, that's stupid. It's still a great show. But it like started every trope in comedies today. Every episode in every show has already been done by Seinfeld.
Hey, Gabe, you totally missed it. You ran around and it came out this side and ran across the street.
Yeah, he pulled the fast one on you.
Yeah, he got you good.
Finessed.
I have
did get
never
that.
seen a human actually gain on a rabbit though.
I
He
know,
did
right?
briefly.
He was going.
Like briefly, you had the advantage on that rabbit. You were going a little bit faster than it. Which is absurd. It's an animal designed for speed. And you're like a little... You're
Also,
catching up.
rabbits in the middle of town probably don't have many natural predators, so they aren't going to be extremely fast.
True.
They have Gabe.
Yeah, neither do the rabbits that I have in my backyard
Jeez,
that are
Coy.
pets. Yeah, Coy's gonna drive us into this ditch.
Dang it, I just about made a joke.
You should now.
I definitely shouldn't now.
Alright, dope.
These definitely are going on YouTube.
Oh dear.
I may have known what joke.
You're gonna get us cut from this parking lot.
It's okay, people do this all the time.
Yeah. You kidding me? This is the least that's happened in this parking lot.
What's the most? Tell me. What is the most that has happened in this parking lot?
I got
I don't know.
stabbed.
Where's your scale? Yeah, so like stabbings, sex.
deals.
Where does sex land on the spectrum?
I don't know. I just know
tears.
Tag has smuggled multiple couches through this parking lot before. So
Why? Like on foot?
What do you
with
think?
a car, I don't know.
What's his name? Camping through a piece of cheese on Bailey Duncan's
No, that was
hood?
Cheese Whiz. He sprayed it.
There's two
Out of
more
the
pieces
can.
of pizza.
What?
Who hasn't
Cheese
had their
whiz?
second?
Yes.
I thought it was like a square of cheese.
Who hasn't had
No.
their second
Just
piece of
toss
cheese?
it on a
I had
carbon
two. I had
fiber
both
hood.
mine.
It was like a $400
Warren, did you have both
hood.
yours?
I had both mine.
Gabe, did you not eat any?
I had one.
Who didn't eat one?
Count the lines.
Did they not cut our pizza right?
No way.
No, how would they cut 9 pieces?
How they cut 15 last time? Remember that?
Yeah, but that was like confusing.
Maybe he's messing with us. Maybe it's Sean.
He's in our heads.
Wait. Okay. There's 8. Okay, who didn't have their pizza?
Someone hasn't had both of
my pieces.
I had one.
Did you have?
Do you want another one?
Dude,
I had 2, I swear.
I had 2. You had 2?
I'm positive I had 2.
Gabe, are you sure you had a piece?
I handed him one.
Yeah.
He's definitely on it because he didn't freaking hand it back, and it's still attached here.
Who didn't have their... Are you sure? Warren, did you not have 2
I
pieces?
had 2 pieces. I know
This
I
makes
did.
for great content because they can't see the pizza. Where? Okay,
Count it again. Okay.
count the lines, dog. I can see by my eye right now. It's 8.
5, 6, 7, 8. This makes no sense. One of you doesn't know how to count how many
It has to
pieces
be
you
one
ate.
of you 2 up there.
I
'Cause
definitely
Gabe says
ate
he
2
only had
pizzas.
1, and I'm positive that I had 2.
Do you guys... You realize how much of a
yo.
fatty I am, right?
Hold up. Maybe one of the pieces up here was really small. No, but we wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
How? Why is that one cut like that? That's a square. That's a
I have
Pythagorean
anxiety
figure.
now.
I'm so scared.
What's going on?
Sean is here.
Sean is messing with us. Sean
Honestly,
is in
but
our
how?
heads.
Okay, this pizza's never getting eaten. It's unsafe. No, I'm gonna have
This
to
piece is cursed.
Here,
it has
Gabe, you want your
some
other piece?
sort of ancient writing on the top of it, and it's spawning
I'm gonna
pizza.
feed it to you, Gabe.
What? I'm
Eat
good.
the pizza.
We're gonna shut the box and we're gonna go to throw it away. We're gonna open it. There's gonna be 2 more pizzas.
They're spawning in. Anyway, more quality content from us, naturally.
Oh, did you hear the story about the box that would spawn things if it was in it?
No.
A guy had a box and had a rubber band in it, and he pulled the rubber band out, and there's another rubber band in it.
We ordered 8 slices,
And we got 9.
but there's 9 in the box. How could this have happened to us?
What? That's crazy, man. He pulled another rubber band out of the box? What?
You know what was in the box? A string. And if you pulled the string, the embarrassing picture of SpongeBob from the Christmas party.
Yes! Oh my gosh! Memories. That was such a good episode.
That's our theme song now.
Yeah. That is a good
Anyway,
theme song.
So there's a box and there's a rubber band in it. He pulled the rubber band out and there's another rubber band, and he realized that this was a box that could duplicate things. So what did he do? He dropped a gold coin in there, and then he started pulling gold coins out. And he pulled them out one at a time, making a ton of gold coins. And all of a sudden, he got tired and he called up his grandma, and his grandma started pulling gold coins out. And she was pulling them left and right, and she was making a ton of gold coins. And all of a sudden, she fell asleep and she fell forward out of her chair and she fell into the box. Man goes to pull her out. There's another grandma. Starts pulling out grandmas before he realizes he has too many grandmas, so then he has to put the gold coin back in. Puts the gold coin back in and deletes the grandma, but he already has 7 grandmas. There's absolutely no moral to the story. I don't know why I heard it. I do know I was like 2 when I heard it.
Alright,
but
so the important moral of that story is that it reminds me
Rubber
of another,
bands!
It reminds me of another more important story.
I'm scared.
When I was a boy.
No, I was a boy.
I did have a bit to do there. I can't remember it now. It'll come back to me. Y'all saw Hodiko's beef with Jake Paul.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So that's been done to death. I'm not going to explain what happened.
Oh, I know.
What's important is that I went and I watched the haircutting interview. We're basically just doing a TMG bit, right? This is what they did on the Tiny Meat Gang podcast. There were so many grandmas. We're late on all of our soundboard stuff. No, so on the funniest thing ever, dude, on the this like haircutting podcast thing, the show that he was on, you know, the whole bit of that show is like they try and freak you out. Have you ever seen the Eric Andre show?
It's literally the Eric.
It's the Eric Andre show. Like at one point
all they
during
do is
his
try to
haircutting interview
roast
thing,
him.
a guy busted out of the
Nash
closet, came up to a mic and just started roasting him. Like randomly. Like he just walked out of like a closet with like a broom in it.
Yeah.
And so then like halfway through the show, he's like, you hate Lele Pons, right? Or something along those lines. And Cody was like, yeah, I guess. And he's like, bring her in. And he was joking. But like he wasn't all the way joking, obviously. You know?
Yeah.
And so he keeps on saying this. You know, he's like, oh, well then we bring Lele Pons in. And you can see Cody's like, what? Like, what's going to happen here? He keeps thinking, oh, they're going to bring Lele Pons out. It's going to be crazy. They did try to get her. She didn't show up. But the important thing is that later on, he's asking, the haircutter guy's like, who's your least favorite YouTuber, Cody?
like, me.
And Cody's like, me, obviously. And the guy's like, okay. Second least favorite. And Cody's like, least favorite YouTuber, I guess. And then like really quiet, he goes, Jake Paul? And then you can see the haircutting guy be like, oh. But like, he can't say anything. It's still a couple minutes before they bring him out. And so he's like, oh yeah, okay, that's odd. And then he just goes home with the interview. You know, he talks about Jake Paul a little bit more. And then finally towards the end, he's like, you said you didn't like Jake Paul, right? As he's like taking the, you know, whatever. I don't know what they call like the cloak they make you wear. But like, yeah, he's taking the cloak off of him.
A bib?
And it's a cloak. It's not a bib. Bibs go over your belly.
It's a bib.
Okay, a cape. He's taking the front cape.
Capes go on the back.
Fine, okay, bib. I'll call it a bib to keep the bit going.
An apron?
Anyway, he's taking the bib off and he's like, so you talking about Jake Paul earlier, right? And he's like, yeah. And then he says, well, we got him here, or something along those lines. Or, well, you'll never guess who we've got over there. And he yells, send him in. And Jake Paul starts coming in, and you can see the haircutting guy leans over to Cody. He's like, don't worry, if he does anything, I might kill this kid. And he walks up, and like, the funny thing
Wait, did he actually say that?
Yeah, he said that, like on the interview, because he was like, you know, he wasn't sure what Jake was going to do. And then when Jake starts coming in, it looks like he's going to fight him.
Honestly, it was
you know,
scary.
Yeah, like really, I can imagine that'd be kind of scary because he's seated, and you know Cody's already like 4'2", so even when he stands up, he's considerably shorter than Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Although I remember Cody said in his video, his response, you know, he was like, "There is no worse time to come after someone than right after a haircut." Yeah,
AF.
I'm looking fresh, and you're trying to walk up to me, but like, the funny thing was, when you see it from Jake Paul's angle, it almost looks like he's winning, to an extent. Like, if you didn't have any audio, Jake Paul's, like, up in Cody's face and stuff. You get it from any other angle, it looks like a child.
In the very beginning, when Jake Paul first came out, Cody looked like a bitch. Mm-hmm. Dude, he went up, and he, like, tried to shake his hand, and that was, like, fine and everything. All of a sudden, he, like, instantly was like, want to fight? And he just looked so stupid for so long. And then, like, started checking his phone. And he was
because Cody's just confused. He can't tell if it's a bit or anything.
He had no idea
what
was going on.
But he talked about it on their podcast. He was like, I couldn't say anything because I wasn't sure if I was meant to be joking or not. Like, he didn't know what this was. And, you know, he started saying, is this like a joke? And Jake's like, no, I disagree with what you do. And he still can't quite tell until the show's over.
There were just no facts behind any argument.
The greatest part was like,
on either side. Which kids?
Yeah, he's like, which kids? He's like, well, no, he like walks up. He's like, you cyberbully kids. I don't like it. He's like, which kids?
He like was
you cyberbully kids.
He's like, what kids, man? Like, my favorite thing on the TMG podcast, Noel went in on Jake Paul. Like, he was mad.
Oh yeah, I'd get a lawsuit going, dude.
He was saying
swings on you.
No, he was saying like, I would have, you know, I would try to get Jake Paul to swing on me because Jake Paul would, and and Noah was saying like, I'm not a rapper. I can sue. The only people who can't sue are rappers. I'm allowed to sue people. Like, he's not a gangster. And so, yeah, can you imagine if Jake Paul got sued for swinging on someone? Like, oh man, if Logan Paul, when he did the whole bit with Japan, they don't sue much in Japan, so they didn't, obviously. But when he did the Suicide Force thing, if that guy's family had sued him, we wouldn't be seeing him anymore. Mm-hmm. He'd be, like, in Japan in court for the rest of his life. On the topic of...
That's some old news.
Logan Paul... Yeah, it's been more than a year since the Suicide Force thing. Yeah, it was last January. Because I remember I was gone, and I came back, and it happened. I came back, like, when H3H3... Oh, I can't say that. H3H3 made their video on it. They were also late to it, because they'd been in Israel. And so they couldn't, like, make a video. And so he came a week after, and he was like, listen, I know I'm super late on this drama, but, like, it's still whack that he did this, you know, so he had to make a video. I was also late. I came in at that point. So it's still fresh in my mind because I was a week late.
So still almost a year ago.
But like, when was the last time we even heard about Logan Paul? You know, he got demonetized. He made a podcast. If you guys didn't know, that's what he's been doing.
He made a podcast
in his downtime. What does he have to talk about? Nothing. It's
he has
awful.
Words in his vocabulary.
But at the same time, he has a lot of stupid stuff to talk about. So if you guys get a chance, go listen to Logan Paul's podcast.
He's pretty in tune with everything, just because he's a bigger.
He is
guy,
like
so
I'm sure he's got people that hand him like reports every day. He's rich enough, you know. They're giving him reports that are like, this is what's been happening. This is what you could like, you know, joke about on your vlog. And instead, he just dabs. He's still dabbing. If you guys watch his videos, he's still doing that.
Do you still watch his videos?
No,
I never started watching.
I've never seen a single Logan Paul video.
So like once a month, I just drop in on all the people that like. I'm like, what are they doing now? Like Lele Pons, I'll look at her. She's doing awful, as she has been for, what's she, like 30? For like 30 years. I just, you know, I drop in, I check around. I do the same thing with YouTubers that like I used to like I'll drop it on Smosh every once in a while.
I drop it on
I'm like, what are they still doing?
On iDubbbz. I drop it
on iDubbbz like every week because I'm not subbed to him for some reason. I don't like getting his notifications popping up because That's the kind of thing I don't want popping up on my smart TV.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some weird stuff.
Actually, I'm subbed to him now, but even then, he doesn't post ever. You know, it's like monthly content.
No, yeah, he does.
And
not
it's
post
the funny
much.
thing is like I follow another guy that's kind of similar. It's called Chris Reagan. He used to do political stuff. Now he just like clowns on people, and I don't know. He's a good YouTuber.
He's a cyberbully.
He is a cyberbully.
Bullies kids.
But what he does is he makes, or he used to be, you know, monthly videos, and he put tons of work in them. They'd have like really good editing, but it'd be like once a month I'd see him. Now he's doing like weekly videos, and he made a video last week where he was like, I don't know what I was doing back then. I was treating it like a movie every time. iDubbbz has like the same mindset, you know, monthly videos where he's treating it like a movie, but like they're garbage in the best way.
Yeah,
in the best way, but they're garbage. Like unedited, just like him smashing stuff on his table.
I loved him in his prime, though.
I still love
in
him.
his prime
He's so
was just-
funny still.
Yeah, have you guys
His
ever
content
seen?
cop was amazing.
He
just
only
went
makes like a
in
content
on
cop every
people.
2 years, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because it needs to be someone. The thing about content cop, he's talked about it before.
The one with Tana Mojo.
Okay, he's talked about content cop before. He only goes. People will always suggest content cop. They'll be, oh, do content cop on, you know, like this kid who's like making crappy videos. No, that's not what it's about. He makes content cops because he knows he kills people with content cop. Like, it really drops people's sub counts significantly.
does.
It stops them. Leafy has been gone since his content
For
cop.
2 years.
Yeah, it's been.
For
He hasn't
2 years.
popped back up at all. Like, Ricegum's been doing relatively okay, only because, you know, his fan base is too young to care.
Leafy's gone.
The thing about Leafy was that Leafy and iDubbbz had, like, similar fan bases.
Oh, absolutely.
Tana, she's not doing great anymore.
She was. Yeah, she's.
I
That
mean-
wasn't really.
That didn't kill her
content cop.
as much. Her.
I mean, he had the biggest feud with her.
No, that
After
content
the
cop,
whole
I think, was the
N-word
one that he went the most in on, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one where
went
he
to
pulled.
her show.
Well, no, not even just that, but he pulled like moral cards on her. That wasn't even like on with Levy, where he's like, you know, use the same jokes. You make too long transitions. Like with her, he was just like, you see this video from when you were 16 and you said the N-word to a camera? You're the same as me. You can't be pulling this. Like, he just got mad, and I loved it. That video is great. And then with Ricegum, when he didn't say
When
his
he
name
said
for the whole
Jake
video,
Paul?
he didn't say his name for the whole video at all.
Really?
He said Jake Paul. He said this guy. He said never says his name. That way, it doesn't pop up in the subtitles, the description. For a while, he was removing comments that said Ricegum in them. Like, what it meant was that when Ricegum tries to say, oh, he wants to make a content cop on me because it, you know, to get him those views. He
Yeah.
was like, no, I'm making this content cop because I do not like you. I am here to destroy your channel. And I just,
cop Jake
I
Paul
mean,
edition.
it's a lot
He's
of work.
We're not doing Jake Paul.
yeah,
We're doing
I mean,
this guy.
those videos take him like 6 months to make because he researches. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think
goes
for the Tana Mojo one, what is her name? Is it Mojo?
It's Tana Mongu.
Anyway, Tana Mongoose. For her for her video, he like talked to her friends from high school. Like, he went all the way in because he needed to find things to get mad at her about. Because he couldn't just go surface level with her in the same way, because she was saying, if he were to break his legs and lose all his subscribers tomorrow, I would be genuinely happy. And he was like, okay, you said that. This is where I'm coming from. I'm going to erase you. And she's gone now. She really hasn't been on the scene.
Well, she tried to throw the whole TanaCon.
TanaCon.
Because she
Oh,
wasn't-
that's such a meme.
She wasn't invited to VidCon or whatever.
Yes.
Or like she wasn't getting paid to go to VidCon.
She wasn't relevant enough to get paid to go to VidCon. Exactly.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm gonna be honest here.
Okay, so YouTubers have this thing called VidCon. Okay?
Yeah,
It's where fans go to meet.
Stands for Video
All of
Convention.
I
Artists.
got that. Yeah.
Okay? So she, like, something happened that pissed her off at VidCon.
It's
and
like
she
Comic-Con, but for
Okay, I got it. I got
said-
it.
She goes, I'm throwing this whole new thing called TanaCon.
Oh,
Okay.
brother.
She threw TanaCon inside of
Wasn't it a hotel that they didn't end up paying for or something?
No, it was a building. It was a convention center
Yeah.
that she said could hold 3,000 people or something.
Yeah.
It ended up hell holding like 800.
Yeah.
She said that they had like tens of thousands of people outside when there was only like 3 or 4. It just, they couldn't figure anything out. All these like famous people. I know what's his name?
Oh, I know him.
Shane Dawson.
Oh, yeah.
He was supposed to go there because he's really good friends with Tana Mongolian
Mongoloid.
chicken.
I like Shane Dawson's conspiracy videos.
And it just
Yeah.
all like spiraled out of control, and just everyone hated her because it was super hot, it was super crowded. Multiple people went to the hospital. For,
Yeah,
like,
well, it was just a
heat
mess,
stroke and
poorly
anxiety
planned,
attacks. And
out of
like,
spite.
And then like all the money fell through. Like they made no money.
Yeah, nothing.
'Cause they
didn't even
said
end up paying the convention center for a while.
They were like, it's free tickets, or you can get a fast pass and pay for it. And then the fast passes and the free tickets went the exact same speed. They got the same tickets. There's no difference in tickets. So yeah, so she just kind of blew herself up because she's a dumb blonde, and you can't really blame her for that. But also, like,
I blame her.
why would you throw Tannic on? Like, that just sounds...
The thing about her is that she's, like, I think on a very... Like, she's playing a character to an extent.
Oh, absolutely.
She's kind of vapid in general,
Very
I think.
fake.
Yeah, she's vapid in general, but also, like, there's this video of her just, like, hanging out with Cody Ko, and they're flirting because it was before he had a girlfriend. And she's, like, a genuinely normal person in that video because she's not playing a character. She's just talking to him.
I saw her a couple times in,
like,
David Dobrik's video.
Yeah, she can be normal.
She seemed alright, but she's still...
She's still a bit vapid and I'm absolutely still annoyed by her when she's talking to Cody Ko. But, like,
annoying.
I'm annoyed by her in the same way I'm annoyed by people I know in real life. Like, regular people. Like Coy. I'm annoyed. Coy, you're basically the Tana Mojo of this podcast.
I don't know who that is. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
The point is,
To be honest, I have never watched a single video from any of these people that you guys are talking about.
You've seen
So
Cody
I am
Ko before.
completely
Cody Ko
lost.
is hilarious.
the important thing is that she's bad. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get a content made about us.
Yeah, no, we have to go cyberbully all the kids.
Yo, Matty Smokes. Have you guys watched any of his videos?
Yeah.
I watched his newest video.
I watched his one
I've been
talking
watching it for a while.
Talking about,
Well, he made one about the drama,
about the
but he just made one about TikTok today, I think.
Oh, did he really?
He's pretty good.
Really?
Honestly?
Okay, his responding thing to Cody Ko Jake Paul beef, super slow.
Well, yeah, because
Really
he
slow.
didn't have
it was
much
really
to say.
funny with the exception of he was like, oh, this guy's mad at cyberbully. He's like, we need someone to keep the peace. I mean, Leafy's been gone for 2 years. Like, it was just such a good line. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Like, I think he's like a genuinely funny person,
I
you
think
know?
he's actually a nice guy.
Yeah, he's like a fine person.
Actually a
Like,
stand-up.
he's...
Like, he wasn't even mad. His whole account got deleted.
Oh, yeah,
All
it
of
did.
his old videos got deleted because he was put in the spotlight.
Well, and he's
of
not even
Cody Ko.
a high schooler. He wasn't at the time
No,
of the video.
he wasn't.
He's in college.
Yeah,
He
was old
Liam and
enough.
his, the girls that are with him, they look young. They're all in college. They were all legally vaping in that car.
But also, I think it might have been an old video.
It might have been, yeah.
Um,
Because they make newer videos where
Definitely
he's like,
talk
this
like
is
you
not
were high
illegal. We live in California. We can do this.
is it 18 in California?
It's 18 in California. As is weed, actually, I think, in California. Maybe not, but
Is it 21 in Oregon right now? Because it's 18.
it's supposed
here
to be.
Yeah, I
Until
think it
next
is.
year. it's
Yeah,
18.
I think Oregon passed it before we did. But, what's the point? The point is that it's an
actually
audio
relevant.
medium. I can do what I want. Now they think I'm vaping, right? To
Wow.
an extent.
Wait,
That is a fatty
We can do what we want in here. Yeah, thank you, Coy, for backing me up on this. Bam, bam, bam. I just killed Warren. Audio
That's
medium.
not-
What a great piece of content. Anyway,
Cut.
back to the point. Warren, are you bleeding? Holy crap, dude. What do you even hold? Oh my god.
No.
You know what? They can't even tell.
they don't know what I'm holding, honestly.
He's holding a knife or a gun or
I am currently
anything.
holding the nuclear football. Okay? I have the power, I have the codes. Audio medium.
We're gonna wrap it up.
We gotta wrap it up
Are we
soon.
wrapping it up?
We're wrapping it up. We have 7 minutes to wrap it up. Anyway, let me just finish up my point. Matty Smokes, he's pretty cool. I think Liam is actually a funny person.
Liam Babes?
Yes, honestly.
I never actually
I don't
heard
like
of
his
other
content.
than
I
his
watched his
first
content.
video.
I just watched the video where they reacted to the Cody Ko's video.
Yeah, yeah.
Was actually pretty funny because Liam was like devastated.
Yeah, I saw that.
In that
I
video,
saw that
yeah.
video.
Like he leaves for half of it. He's just like crying in the background.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like they're funny people. I like finding smaller creators.
He's like, come on,
I
Liam, we
love
gotta
it.
read the comments.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to. They're too mean.
I've been watching so much Smash Bros. Ultimate videos.
Mhm.
Like Lil Z and Quack.
That's my dad.
Is
No,
it
it's
really?
not. It's not. That's an
way
actual.
too loud
That's a
to
truck.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a truck.
Your dad's electric
Um,
motorcycle.
Yeah, but I've just been like searching YouTube for
Uh-huh.
some sort of nice content. I'm not really picky anymore.
No, me neither. Well, I ran out. That's the problem. I'm at home so often with Clark that I have 2 options. I can like go on Hulu and find a show to watch because I've run Netflix
what I
dry,
do.
or I'm not gonna watch Psych, idiot. I'm watching Seinfeld
Psych's
right
not
now.
even on Netflix. Is it on Hulu?
It's on Amazon, isn't it?
It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
I don't use Amazon. I don't want it
Is
changing
Game
my.
of Thrones on Hulu? Or is it on or do you have
It's
to get
HBO.
it on HBO?
You can do HBO and Hulu for like a
'cause I
bundle.
definitely have an HBO account.
You probably do. I have HBO with Hulu.
I just got a Hulu account.
Have you guys watched Chernobyl at all? You haven't.
I have not watched it.
It's pretty good. It's the new HBO miniseries. Band of Brothers, I've never said on air, probably. I don't remember much of what I said on air.
Band of Brothers is good.
It's my favorite show of all time, I think. It's so good.
Did you say it on air?
I might have.
Oh, you said
No,
it
I
at
said
practice.
it at practice. It's my favorite show of all time. The Pacific is one of my other favorites. They're both like their historical miniseries. Chernobyl is that, but about
For the life
Chernobyl.
of me, I cannot pick a favorite TV show. If the TV show is good enough that I watch the whole thing, I love it.
Didn't you
I
watch all
have
The
to.
Office and you still hate it?
I didn't watch all The Office.
Oh, you didn't?
I've been watching The Office for a year now.
Oh.
And I haven't finished it because that show is complete and utter
I'm gonna-
full
You know what?
trash.
This is
That
why I
show
don't
is-
accept your opinion
That is
on...
the hottest take.
It really
we've
is.
ever
That's
had
the
on the
hottest take
show.
we've ever had on the show.
Trash.
Absolutely, that's the hottest take we've had on the show.
It's an insult to trash.
Well,
Insult to that pizza box.
so
right
about
there.
an hour ago, just about now, you said that Psych was a better show than Seinfeld. That might have been more recently. The point is, you have voided your opinion. It's gone. You have the same amount of opinion on modern TV shows, or TV shows that took place after 1945, as Hitler. You have exactly the same amount of sway on my opinion. He wasn't there to watch him, and you are just as bad.
I believe I have possibly the greatest variety and spectrum of
Television?
of television.
I doubt that.
I've watched such extreme shows.
I like Pokemon.
He likes Pokemon.
I've watched Pokemon. I've watched Pokemon.
Give me some extreme shows that you've watched.
Animes. I've watched cooking shows. I've watched what's it called?
How about we take Warren home on air?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll drive home right now.
Good Eats.
Him home.
With what's his name?
I haven't watched that. I'll tell you, I don't watch cooking shows. It bothers me because,
I love cooking shows. Well, he gives like background to the show.
yeah, no, he's okay. I've watched
Okay.
some of that.
Blue's
But
Clues.
Blue's Clues is a good show.
That is a great show.
Do you still watch that? Oh,
I don't.
All the
Phineas
time.
and Ferb.
Yes.
Have you not watched that?
Never watched.
You
Phineas
could probably
and Ferb.
still watch that and enjoy it. It's so good. It's
is
like
good.
Disney
I
Channel.
have seen it a couple times.
It's
I
late
do
2000s
enjoy
Disney
it.
Channel. A lot of which is bad, but Phineas and Ferb
It
stands
is
out
high
as like
quality.
seriously my favorite cartoon of all time. It's so good.
It's high.
And I don't throw that around. Why?
SSS tier.
Willy-nilly.
Yeah. Why isn't Phineas in Smash?
Just
He
builds
Nintendo?
something and beats the crap out of you with
Yeah.
it.
Is he
got a gun.
Nintendo?
No, he's
No.
not. Phineas.
Okay.
Phineas is from Disney.
I went to Best Buy, and I ended up making my way into the Nintendo section for whatever reason. I don't know why I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do not have many options of something that I would enjoy to play for DLC characters. They don't.
Wait. Oh, you're talking Nintendo?
Yeah, Nintendo-wise, I don't know what like franchise.
Are
they
you
would
talking like
pull
just
from.
Nintendo franchises?
Yes, obviously. That's
Well,
all
yeah.
they can
That's
do.
why
No,
you
no,
pull
they can-
Master Chief,
Yeah.
Steve from Minecraft, the Fortnite guy.
They can't pull Master Chief.
They could, dude. They
Not
pulled.
with that attitude.
They can't.
I know they
don't
won't.
own rights.
Although, the lady at Halo conference a little bit ago said that she's not allowed to comment legally on whether or not he'll be in Smash. And that's
understand
because I'm
the
sure they've
same-
talked about it and they've put an NDA on that conversation, you know?
Mortal Kombat did the same thing with Shaggy. Okay?
What?
That's awesome. I really wanted Shaggy to be in there.
Everyone really wanted Shaggy to be in there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is it like, I think they've definitely at least discussed putting Master Chief in because they have an NDA on the conversation about it.
They couldn't do it.
Why not?
Why would you
They
buy
put
rights?
Bayonetta in there.
Yeah.
Bayonetta is still Nintendo, technically. I mean, technically they put Simon and Richter from Castlevania, and Castlevania is a Netflix special TV show, isn't
It's
it?
not just a
I know it's not just a TV show.
What's your point here, dog?
I'm saying-
It's a game from the Nintendo.
Yeah. They should
I think
put
he's trying to say-
Dracula in there.
Well, I think
Hogan's Castle.
Hogan's Castle.
Hogan's Castle.
I think Warren's trying to say that Master Chief isn't on any Nintendo platforms yet.
Yeah.
Neither is
So
Joker.
Joker is not. That is correct.
He will be.
Except he will be in this fall.
Yeah, he will be pretty
Okay,
soon.
so that's not an argument.
So
Master
what they're
Chief coming
doing
to Nintendo?
is they're announcing Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary for the Switch at the same time as they're announcing him on Smash.
That would be.
That would be
So
sick.
But if they did that, there would be so much argument to put Skyrim in. And
That would be good. That'd be cool.
obviously, if they were to do that, I don't even think they have the rights to do that. Do they have
No,
the
they
rights
don't.
to, yeah.
Just because a game is on Nintendo
If
doesn't
they
mean
did do that,
But the
then
thing is-
they should have started with Steve because Minecraft's 10-year
No,
anniversary.
I'm almost
just popped
certain
up.
Steve will be it. He will be the next one they announce. I'm almost certain. Like, I would place money on it.
I don't know. Most things pretty kind of stick to themselves.
You're right, but like, it would be so perfect.
I don't think it would promote them enough for them to care.
I think it would. I think
When
what
you're the most sold video game in the world.
No, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's about promotion. I think it's just about fun. The problem is that Microsoft owns Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's the biggest problem with that concept. But they also own Master Chief, and he's going to be into it.
Confirmed.
What was I
Not
saying?
confirmed.
I've probably said like 80 times on the
happen.
show in the past 10 minutes.
Not with that attitude.
Exactly.
Yes.
He
With
can
my
say that.
attitude, it would never happen.
Oh no, the mic
Never
fell.
let it happen.
Who's that guy? You know the one?
The one. Got it.
What game?
In a game. No, so the thing about Smash is that, like, it's not like if you were to add, I don't know, I can't think of anything comparable, really, but, like, if they were to announce the next Call of Duty game and it took place in the Halo universe, you know, obviously Halo would sue them, because that's taking away from probably sales of the next Halo game, you know? That's just how that works. With Smash, you aren't losing anything, because Master Chief doesn't currently exist in a fighting game for it to be competing with. The only reason for him not to be in it is because they don't want to give the rights to Nintendo. But, like, what are they going to use the Master Chief fighting game rights for? You know, where is he going to? What are they got? Soul Calibur?
Can you guys help me with any of these? All right.
If this is astronomy homework, I'm going to kill you.
Never mind.
Is it?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
What is it?
A loading screen popped up, so I can't even read them.
Is it homework?
Okay, Andrew Rocket, Andrew G, David Gildanan.
Are these like your personas
No, these are potential releases
for gaming?
for next characters. Jacob Buchalter and Eric Sweeney.
These are just devs.
What?
These are just Smash developers.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
This Eric Sweeney is from Scrooge McDuck.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they
Scrooge
throw
McDuck?
in any of
That's
those
dope.
characters, I will not get the DLCs. I won't do it. I won't.
Oh yeah, Hayden, your dad just texted me. He said that to remind you that you need to clean the practice stuff.
Actually, Morgan said I don't. Oddly enough.
You gonna go clean the practice at 10 o'clock at night?
I usually do actually around this time.
Oh, sweet. So are we having the podcast at the practice? Is that what's happening?
What practice?
The that's what they call the dentist office. The practice. He has to go clean the dentist office
Why?
because it's his job.
You don't work at the dentist's office.
I know I get paid to do it though.
You
My phone is
work at Dairy Queen.
You right. What am I saying though? Oh. No, I don't have to work tonight. They weren't. I don't know. I don't really know how it works. They weren't open yesterday. If this episode corrupts, I will work tirelessly to uncorrupt it, but I don't think it will. I think that was a fluke.
We're just talking about Smash.
We were talking about Smash. Yeah. Can't remember what.
What's going good on Smash?
What's going good?
Yeah, nothing's going good on Smash. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of the game.
I think.
You know what I'm not tired of? Nothing.
I don't think anyone's ever tired of tired. Can you ever be tired of being sleepy?
I'm absolutely
Yeah, I
always tired of being tired.
I'm consistent. I don't think I've been happy to be tired.
Can you be tired of sleeping?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Dude, you wake up after like a 4-hour nap and you miss like the whole day. You're like, dang it.
You're not tired of sleeping.
Sleeping.
though.
Yeah, I am. I'm tired of.
I'm talking you sleep for like 13 hours.
And then
you're
you're
just
like, I'm not doing that again.
I gotta get up. Like, I have to.
No, yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't feel that at all.
Every time I sleep in past
When was
10,
last time? When was
I'm
last
like,
time you
"Nah,
slept? Yeah, past like
tired
10.
of this.
I sleep in past 1 every single day.
What about
I don't wake up.
school?
I
or
don't do
something?
it. I don't.
His class doesn't start till like 1:30.
You're such an odd person.
Like I physically I go.
I think
to
that's the
bed-
one thing seminaries broke.
I go to bed at like
Yeah.
5 every day.
every day. Wow.
That's
And I
really
wake-
not good.
Wait, in the
Wake up at
morning?
1.
Yeah.
How? even when I'm purposefully trying to pull an all-nighter and I'm like hanging out with friends, I can't fill that much time. I run out of like things to do that way. Like it hits like 3 a.m. and I'm like, you can't play any games. I'm like bored of them. I'm just depressed. I'm just sitting there. It's like 3 a.m. I'm like, okay.
What do I do with now?
Yeah, fresh out of things to do.
I watch endless TV shows. Like I
No,
said,
man.
I watch so many.
I get
TV
so
shows.
bored of just sitting
Exactly. I knock out like a full movie.
'Cause all you
And at
guys
that
are-
point, I look at myself and I'm like, holy crap.
are movers and doers. I don't move and do. I sit and I watch.
I have found a new purpose in my life.
Yeah?
What?
Collecting all the Kong letters in Donkey Kong.
there. Yeah, see, that's all he's been doing for like the past 3 days.
Really?
That's a purpose.
I'm on World 5.
I gotta cop Donkey Kong, dude. That game was actually so much
Dude,
fun.
it's
Frozen.
No, like, have you ever, you've like played every game that you own and you're looking at them and you're like, all right, what am I going to do now? And then you're like,
Dude, I
nothing
played
to do
Madden
now.
2002 on the PS2 in like 2013 because I had never played it, and I was like, I want to play this.
that,
It was bad.
well, yeah, I'll pop up random games when I get, like, I'll plug in my Xbox 360 and go play, like, Alien Hominid.
I don't know if
HD.
this is you guys too or whatever. I guess your guys' siblings don't live super close, do they?
My siblings live in my house.
My siblings live in Utah.
Yeah. Okay, so my siblings live like in town.
Yeah.
And so like I get super defensive about my stuff for no reason whatsoever. My brother walked in, he's like, okay, I'm taking the GameCube and I'm taking Pitfall. I haven't played Pitfall in at least 7 years. And I straight up argued with him for like an hour and a half on why he couldn't take Pitfall. I don't know why. It was just impulse. I was like, you can't take Pitfall. I was going to do a playthrough of that. No, I wasn't. But for some reason, I was so upset over a game I was never going to touch. That's my rant.
Yeah, that's me with every item I own, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be going through my Xbox and I'm like, oh, I only have like 90 gigs left. I gotta delete something. And there's not a game on there that I'm not thinking I'm gonna play tomorrow.
No.
I'm not even gonna play my Xbox tomorrow.
I'm still holding on to my data from, what game was it? From my Overwatch beta. I don't even have access to Overwatch anymore, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to delete this.
You can't get rid of that.
What if I re-download?
Well, like, I still have Call of Duty 2 downloaded, and it's only like 4 gigs, just in case someone whips out an original Xbox 360, and I'm like, oh, I could run it on there.
I have Battlefield 5,
I still have that. I love that game. Honestly, I'm really good at it.
and I played the game so much, but I haven't played it in years. I haven't played it since before, like, Battlefield 1 came out.
Mm-hmm. Battlefield 3 and 4. I played a lot of 3 because I had it like on my 360.
What was the Hardline?
Hardline was
I had
weird.
Hardline. I have Hardline.
Hardline's an okay game, honestly.
Hardline?
It got a lot of crap for being basically just Battlefield 4, but also like
It was basically like Halo 3 ODST.
what an interesting concept to throw together. Exactly. Well, so what I'm glad about though is that they took 2 years. The development time between Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 was 2 years, which meant that they weren't putting out like a random half-baked game in between.
Yeah.
But like Bad Company, if you've ever played those games, they have great campaigns and pretty. I mean, like multiplayers are also like iconic, but they have like solid story campaigns with like good characters.
That's what I
Wait,
love.
what company is this?
Battlefield Bad Company.
Oh,
Yeah, they're good games.
you guys play Uncharted?
I don't have a PlayStation.
Yes.
I wanted
Well,
to.
I played it on
PlayStation 4
James's
or PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
Honestly-
I played Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 on PlayStation 3.
Honestly, I've never really regretted playing Xbox instead of PlayStation, except for with 2 games, Uncharted and Last of Us.
The Last of Us. So at some point, I think I'm gonna borrow a friend's PlayStation, or I might just buy like an original PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Because they're probably like $200 now. I might just like save up for a few weeks because I'm a big rich and buy one of those just to play all the games. Spider-Man, like
Yeah.
stuff that I just have missed out on.
I actually have a fat stack of PS3 games, and I don't own a PS3.
Yeah.
Same.
Including Last of Us. Including Last
yeah,
of Us.
exactly.
All the Uncharted collection. The collection.
I heard those are great games. Like,
They
look
are
really fun.
phenomenal games.
And
Wait,
the stories are all
is
really
PS4 backwards compatible?
Not in the same way. You have to pay for a service.
A service?
Yeah.
What is, like, per game?
No, I think it's a subscription service, which is kind of stupid. But you kind of have to do the same
Wait,
with Xbox Live. Backwards compatibility on the PS4.
because like
PlayStation 3
if I'm
games.
gonna if I want to play those PS3 games, like I don't want to buy a PS3. Like I would buy a PS4.
Well, that's the main thing. Where like even though obviously I would never switch off of Xbox because Halo is like actually one of my internal organs is actually a disc from Halo 2, the collector's edition. But it's next to my appendix. It spins constantly.
Wait,
It keeps
do you
me
have
running.
the collector's edition?
I have the
Halo
steel
2?
box. Yeah.
Yeah, we
dude,
do
that
too.
thing is dope.
I love that.
I like everyone I know who has Halo 2 has the steel box. I don't know why. I don't even think I have the Halo 2 disc anymore. It's at my cousin's
One of
house.
my fondest memories ever is from Halo 2. Like, one day I was just in my room, like, minding my own business. Like, this was a long time
Yeah.
ago. And then I just walk out, and, like, I had always wanted another Halo game, because
Yeah.
we only had Combat Evolved.
Uh-huh.
And I walk out, and my dad's sitting on the Xbox, playing Halo 2,
Yeah.
and it's the opening cutscene. I'm
dope.
like, what is this?
What even was the opening cutscene in that game? Or even when they're walking. Dude,
Yeah.
so good.
I'm
When
like,
they walk in.
When they walking. Call back. That's what we in the industry call it. Brick
that was
joke.
magical. Like, oh my gosh, that was so
That
good.
game, I remember when my dad. I remember when we bought Halo Reach as well. I remember
Halo
watching
Reach,
the loading screen.
such a good
or Halo 3, I remember watching the loading screen.
That
Halo
one's
Reach, though,
also
I remember
really
when my
good.
dad was playing the first level of the campaign for that, and he shot a bird. You know, the MOAs that are running around?
Uh-huh.
He shot one, and I was like, this is the future. You know, like, not just the shooting the bird, but the
bird
fact
died?
that. Yeah, the bird died. Well, yeah, it's like an ostrich. But, like.
That's Halo Reach.
Yeah, that's Halo Reach. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
like Halo 3, the environment would be like a bird in the distance. You know, it's kind of pixelated. Halo Reach, they had like a whole new graphics engine, which they also had for Halo 3, but it was less
Well, that's because
noticeable.
I also heard that there was a lot of complaints from people. Like that's one of the main complaints about Halo is they're like, there's literally no like life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Halo Reach was like, oh, you want life? Okay, fight this weird, like, gorilla thing.
Yeah.
A crazy graphics game that like jumped up, even following like previous games.
Yeah?
Metroid Other M on the Wii. I don't know why that game was so cinematic. I just loved it.
I always wanted to play Metroid Prime. Like I remember on the bus every single day there was these 4 kids. They'd always play Metroid Prime on their DSs, and it was so fun.
Metroid was such a great franchise.
Yeah,
They announced 2 games and then they were like, "Yeah, we're not."
Dude, Metroid
We're not
Prime
doing that.
4, I wanted it. Even though I've never played it.
Other M. I played that game, and that game was just like, honestly, it's just a movie. It's straight up just a movie.
I
Like,
love
the game is
it
so
when games
easy.
have like a super awesome cutscenes.
Yeah, no, like a couple months ago, I was getting nostalgic. It was like 2 a.m., which I don't do often, but it's like 2 a.m. And I was just thinking, or no, I went to Google Halo 4, one specific cutscene, the one
That's
where,
not the
It's
right
not-
one.
the one
that's
where he
not
says,
right. It's dark. My bad. I can't see.
what does he say? She said that once about being a machine. Oh, because Lasky, they're standing looking down at Earth after Cortana dies.
Mm-hmm.
And Lasky says, you know, soldiers aren't machines. You know, we're allowed to feel. And then he starts to walk off, and Master Chief is like, she said that once about being a machine. He does this, like, really short monologue. Actually, no, that's all he says, I think, about being a machine. And it calls back to, like, a Halo 3 line. And then it just, like, he's looking down at Earth, fades to black, and then it shows him taking off his helmet. The whole, like, cutscene of him, you know, his armor's coming off.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find that cutscene. I go to look it up, and then I was like, you know, I scrolled to the end of this cutscene video that's like all the cutscenes, and then in the suggested was Halo 2, all cutscenes. And I was like, all right. And then I watched every Halo. It was 4 a.m. I watched every Halo cutscene, like from 2 to 4 a.m. All of them.
my
I've seen them all.
gosh.
Except I didn't watch Halo Reach actually, but I watched the entirety of Halo 3. Just like there in my bed on my phone. And then afterwards I look and it's 4 a.m. and I'm like, I got school in like 2 hours. But this was worth it. Like, I felt the same thing I would feel if I'd played the game.
Yeah.
I
Like-
say something that's gonna just sound so stupid.
You've never played Halo.
Oh, I have already said that on camera,
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, go on.
No, I've never played Halo. I did the same thing, watching all cutscenes, except it was every single Lego video game to
Yo!
ever come out. Oh my
Oh,
That's
my
dope.
God.
Those are good
the
games.
Best games ever.
Those games.
Lego Lord of the Rings that had a free roam map, dude. That was the future. That was like that movie.
The future
that
is
game
now.
Oh
Came out,
man, it was.
and
Dude.
like Lord of the Rings is my favorite franchise by far, of anything.
Hot
and they
take.
came out
Oh,
with the
God.
game, and I was like, "Yo, I'm playing this game." And they come out with the game. All of a sudden, they inputted dialogue. They inputted customizable. Like
There's dialogue in that game. Like,
there's actual dialogue in that game.
huh?
The storyline was too intense.
To like do via.
Yeah, but they did it with
Oh, and also I think the
Harry
kids that
Potter
are
for some
playing Lord of the Rings, like a little kid, if they were the age I was when I played Lego Star Wars, I already knew Star Wars. I would not have known Lord of the Rings, you know.
I hate you.
When I was like,
I knew Lego.
dude, when I was like 6, I wouldn't
Lord of the
have
Rings
deeply
before I
understood
came
the Lord of
out
the Rings
of the
story.
womb, bro.
Okay, I hate you. Are we gonna end with Warren leaving at 10 exactly?
Yeah,
That's what we're doing.
That sounds good.
All right. Well,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
see you later. Ant-Man.
Suicide was good.
Ant-Man is gay.